Good morning. We're going to talk about permitting and pre-permitting and the dangers and risks of dealing with the cities and counties. Realtors should never make the calls to verify whether you can do something on a property you own or that you're thinking about buying. The only person that should make the call is the person that is actually going to be hiring the contractor or getting the permit. The municipal staff will not stand behind second-hand information. Always verify directly and in writing. Only the applicant holds responsibility. So, for example, if you get a property or your prospect likes it, you call the county, they tell you information, and then you relay that information back to the buyer and they buy the property based on what you said. Not a good idea. You could actually call the county and get information. Someone else could call the county and get a different person and get a different answer. And what it says is always get verified directly and in writing. And that is still not binding. When it comes down to the permitting process, it's possible that they're going to discover information that is contra to what you were told, even in writing. The verbal approval trap. You can call the city permit office and ask, can I build a shed on my property? And the clerk says, yes, as long as it's under 200 square feet. You buy the materials, you hire a crew, you begin work, and later your permit is denied due to flood zone or HOA restrictions. Verbal approvals are not binding. Miscommunication is costly. Why verbal communication fails. Staff give generalized answers not specific to your property. There's no record and there's no accountability. Codes change frequently. The departments may not agree. This is a big one. I've had them answer questions where the answers may have been correct at that moment, but once you applied for the permit, they send it around to all these other counties. All these other departments, and those departments can deny the what you thought was an approvable situation. Local cases of miscommunication. Hillsborough homeowner builds a fence after a go-ahead call denied due to easement. Clearwater investor adds a kitchen to an additional dwelling unit after verbal okay and is hit with fines. St. Pete homeowner renovates a historic home, told no permit needed, later halted due to violations. When verbal communications go wrong, wasted materials and labor, code enforcement actions, legal battles or forced demolition, lost time and money. This is deadly. How to protect yourself. Always request communication or confirmation, email or letter. Ask for specific code citation or reference. Submit formal zoning verification or pre-application request. Work with licensed professionals who can support your documentation, but verify yourself. Avoid permitting pitfalls, check flood zones and FEMA and county maps, inquire about HOAs and historic districts. Hillsborough and Pinellas have online permit status tools, so does Pasco. Permit offices are not liable for what is said over the phone. Realtors, contractors, or neighbors should never be your source of verification. Document everything. Responsibility rests with the owner or buyer. Hey, I'm Randy Jenkins. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day.